morning. Is Clover there? Yes, he is. Say good morning to Clover. Good morning. It's the next day. It's like almost 10, well, it's 10:22. I was meaning to be out before 10:22, but waiting for the husband to sort of wake up can be a chore, and I've just been finishing up some work. Just posted the Vlogtober from yesterday. So I tweeted about how my Brykoff score has typos in it, and they responded. I didn't expect them. I didn't tag them in or anything. I did not tag them. I just was like, why does this score have a typo? And they actually responded, and they were like, where's the typo? And it turns out that maybe it's not a typo, but there's two versions of the original score that have two different notes. So I'm mainly talking about this cantata, Es erhebt sich ein Streit. There is a recitative that I had been working on, and the fifth note here is a G when I've heard in recordings that it's a B, and this feels better anyway, so I'm thinking that B is the right note, but apparently in the original score there's both. I don't know. In later recordings, I've heard that this is a B, and in early recordings, I've heard this is a G. So maybe there was a correction done from the urtext. I know that these things are super old, but I don't know. So I've had an adventurous morning talking with Brykoff on Twitter about their editing. So just be mindful if you tweet, they might respond. Speaking of companies not responding, I'm gonna just say Adagio Tea. First of all, disclaimer, I love Adagio Tea. I think they sell a great product. They sell loose tea, but they tried to deliver a package to me before we moved in, maybe the 26th of August or something, and I never received it because the post office was like, you don't live there, when I just had changed my address just recently, and so they thought maybe I didn't live there, so they returned the package to Adagio Tea in New Jersey, and now I have no problem receiving packages. As you can see, I get packages. I've got every single package I've ordered from anywhere aside from that one. So they gave me the option to reship it out, right? But because I paid with PayPal, they can't charge my credit card for the reshipping fee, which is a couple dollars. Okay, I'll eat that. I'll take the L. But because I paid with PayPal, they're like, oops, write us a note so we can collect the fee and resend you your package. And the back and forth that I have been going through with this conversation has not been good. They say oh, we can't ship it to your address because they didn't deliver it the first time. You can deliver it to a Walgreens, and I'm like, I don't live near a Walgreens, fam, or a FedEx. I'm not doing that. This is my home address. Please send it to my home address. Anyway, not gonna get mad. But it's been very frustrating because today is October 6th. And this has been going on since early August. At first it was going well. They were like, okay, when the package gets back here to New Jersey, we'll let you know. And then we'll discuss options. And I was like, great, they're so responsive. And then it just went downhill from here. So Adagio, I just want a tea. And the bad thing was I can't cancel my order because it was only tea that you could order during the full moon. So they don't let you order it most days out of the month. So there's that complication. And you know what? I'll let you know what happens today. I sent them an update. I was like, please just tell me what's happening. Anyway, that's what's happening. So hopefully we're gonna take Clover to the park today. I'm gonna do some exercise. I'm already in my workout clothes so that I can be held accountable by myself. So we'll see you at the dog park.
We're gonna wax this tree all month, I've decided. She's already changing some of her leaves. Hey, little bit buddy. Okay. It's been a few days because it's been raining, so he's flipping out. Good man. Okay, I got you. Finally, the sun's out. how beautiful it is today. A gorgeous day. A glorious day. So pretty. Your dad's coming back, don't worry.
Okay, I wanted to enjoy this salad, but this blue cheese from Whole Foods, they sold it to me open and spoiled, so I'll be taking that back later this afternoon. So I had to go to the other grocery store real quick and grab some other blue cheese, but I want to say that this substitute chicken that's been waiting for me here so graciously for 15 minutes is delicious. It's the No Evil chicken plant meat, and it tastes really delicious, but because I don't want to go to Sweet Green, I'm gonna make my own like buffalo chicken. Oh, that's a lot of dressing. Well, it's okay. Buffalo chicken salad, and I'm excited to try it. I think I forgot to say what was in this. There's kale, lettuce, tomatoes, and I put the pickled green tomatoes in here too because I want a little bit of pickled stuff in here, because the salad that I like that comes from Sweet Green comes with like pickled carrots, and I just don't have, you know, the whole 24 hours to eat pickled carrots, but I think this will be as good as the salad from Sweet Green, if not better, because I made it. It's definitely cheaper, 100%. Y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, that was absolutely delicious, and I will be having it again tomorrow because your girl got hooked on Sweet Green, I have to admit. I got hooked on some Sweet Green, and she got expensive. So we're doing the Sweet Green bowls at home, y'all. This is bomb. Clover sleeping by the door. Oh yeah, he was on the porch, but maybe it got too hot for him. So now he's just in front of the door, just enjoying the good fresh air. You look very clean on camera, Clover, but you are really dirty. Needs a bath. So peaceful after all that playing. Oh, I also got some pistachios because these are better than chips. So I got sweet chili and just regular roast and salted. So comment down below if you remember when pistachios were dyed red. Why did we do that? Why? So let's open my Amazon box from last night. We got 3 things in here. We got dress number 1, dress number 2, which says extra large, but then it says small. I mean, who's to know? And a bathroom carpet, hopefully, bathroom rug, so that I can close the door. All right, it's the right length and everything, but it's still, oh my gosh, I look so greasy. It fits under the door, but like it's not as good as like it could be. So we'll definitely have to solve that one way or another. Maybe have to shave the bottom of the door. I would hate to do that, but them's the breaks. Okay, dress number 1, chorus dress number 1. This one is just like, I heard this was just like a potato sack with a belt, but like that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's what it looks like. It's pretty long, so I'm gonna have to cut it. But this one will definitely fit, right? It says extra large, but then it's small. Right. It says small. I don't know if you can see it. It says small, but the tag says extra large, so I'm a little worried. Dress number 2 has lace on it. This might be, ooh, this one is actually small. Okay, great. Yeah, cool. All right, maybe I'll try it on. I think I'm gonna try it on. Okay, so here's dress number 1. I think it's really cute. It's really good quality for like an Amazon dress, but I mean, it's flattering. Doesn't have pockets, which is a minus, but like it's really flattering. It's definitely too long. Like I'm gonna have to cut it because there's at least, oh man, like 10 inches too much fabric. But it's super nice. Oh my gosh, this is the first like chorus dress that I've gotten for chorus that I actually really like. So it checks all the boxes. It's like covers my arms, you know, there's no like boob popping out. It's got a flexible waist, so even if I do, because I right now have like food baby, it's you know, I can still breathe, and it's really flattering. I really like this. Oh my gosh, yay! All right, what do we think? It says it's a small, but the tag says extra large. I don't hate it actually. It's not bad. You know, it's of course long again. This one's actually less long than the other one. So it just has this tie. Without the tie, it's literally just a potato sack. Like, so the tie is the essential piece here. Let me see what happens if I'm really neat with the tie. Because I haven't been particularly neat with the tie. Maybe I can tie it, I can go around another time here. Okay. Maybe that worked. You know what? I had my doubts, even though this says extra large. I think for like all intents and purposes of like me singing in choir, I'm a shape, and the sleeves are kind of cute. They're like bell sleeves, and because I think they were intended to be like 3/4 inch sleeves. Actually, oh wait, look what happens. Oh, that's so cute. And they have pockets. Okay, I'm sold. Even though it was like extra large, I think I'm vibing. I'm vibing with it. It's cute. I don't know. I think it's cute. I'm gonna keep it. It's cute for choral singing. That's really what it's for. So, yay, success. Okay, hello. I'm having a day full of first world problems because I made an appointment yesterday with an orthopedist to look at my knee because I fell in like 2019. I don't remember how long ago it was, but I remember I did an Instagram story about it. And I still have some problems with it, so I was going to see if my ACL was torn. And they made an appointment at a different clinic than clinic than I went to, which was annoying because I asked them, please make an appointment at this facility, and they're like, yes. And they gave me the address, and I went to that address, and they're like, oh, your appointment is in this facility at this address. And I was like, that's not what they told me yesterday, so I'm gonna go back tomorrow, which is annoying because, you know, that's like 30 minutes spent in traffic for no reason. And then I had to return that blue cheese dressing to Whole Foods, which was super, these are like the epitome of first world problems, but to like get to the Whole Foods from the clinic was like 23 minutes, but only like 3 miles because Boston traffic, and it's rush hour. So there's that. So I'm just having first world problems, but I'm gonna have a latte and we're gonna relax and enjoy the fact that things are okay and these are just first world problems. But a lot of you have been asking for a plant tour, so we'll do a really quick fall plant tour. If you're interested in houseplants, if you're not, I'll see you tomorrow. But if you are, here are the plants that I have right now. So we'll start in the bathroom. This is a ZZ plant, Zamacolchia cimifolia. Is that what that stands for? Anyway, it's not doing well. It hasn't done well for like years actually, but it's not dead. And this is a new frond. So I'm hoping that it will recover, but for the most part, I think I saved it from root rot. It was drowning to death when I got it, and it hasn't recovered since, so there it is. And anyway, here's another, this is a snake plant. This is, I think, Fernwood Punk Mikado or something like that. It is the best. I got this at a Marshall's. I looked at it, I was like, is that a plant? And I was like, it is a plant, it's a live plant. And I gave it some TLC, and it's been growing so much ever since, and it's so happy just to have a little bit of sunlight and every now and again some water. It's a happy plant. All right, moving on to this room. This is a beautiful lemon lime philodendron. Isn't she gorgeous? When I got it, it was so small, and now it has all these lovely new growths. When the new leaves come out, they're like a little bit pinkish. That's kind of like a philodendron thing. This one kind of still has a little bit of a pink hue to it, but they're nice light leaves. So they're like that heart-shaped philodendron, but only like light colored. So cute. And here, just a standard golden pothos. Not much variegation on this anymore because it's not getting enough light, but maybe if I give it a more prominent lighted location, it'll make these super cute variegated leaves. I don't mind it being just green, but like, you know. We have a string of hearts. This is, what is this called? This is not Capartia. Testing me here, testing me. Serrapegia woodii. Very cute. This is a clone. I'm actually not gonna show any of the clones. Hoya publicalis. This one just has like a lot of like offshoots, vines that just grew. The plant just grows like this. It's not like, nothing's wrong with it, but you know, they're wild. This is something I rescued from a succulent pot like years and years ago. I don't know what it is. No one has been able to identify it for me. It's just succulent and it doesn't want to die. So I'm not, and it's all like etoliated. Is that the right word for it? Like stretched out and weird, but like it's still happy. So I'm just like, okay, sure. This is a variegated Maranta. It's like a, well, prayer plant, but this is Maranta lucunura, if you want to call it by its proper name. It's got some really fun variegation in leaves, and I'll show you one really nice one. It actually feels like it needs to be watered, but like, check out those leaves. Those are really pretty, and it prays at night like every other prayer plant, and it's in my fun lady head planter. This is a new one to the family. This is Rhaphidophora dicursifa, I hope. Sometimes sometimes epipremnum, I feel like there's an epipremnum variety that's often mistaken for this, that this is sold as. I think this is Rhaphidophora dicursifa. I really do, because if it is, once it has something to climb on, once it's a little bigger, I'll give it something to climb on, and the leaves are so beautiful once they're like big and mature. These are very juvenile, but this plant was not cheap either, but I can't wait for it to be big. Another one of my newest additions is another Hoya. This is Hoya Chelsea, and how adorable is this Hoya? When I was at the plant store, this was the only Hoya Chelsea in the store, and I bought it to the counter, and the girls were like, oh my gosh, thank you for taking that home. I've been eyeing it for a week now, and you've stopped me from bringing another plant home. So it's a super cute Hoya. I am a Hoya stan. I love me a good Hoya. There's actually a very small spider living in this plant, and I left it. I mean, it's like the smallest of small spiders. It was so cute. I don't know what happened to her, but she was making like little webs in the plant, and I was like, oh, you can stay, but then I was like, what if I need to like put water on it? Then what happens? So I don't know. I haven't seen her for a few days, so maybe she moved on. But there was a very small spider living in here. She was very cute. In the bedroom, we've got my kind of sad, needs to be watered Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Speaking of Rhaphidophora, so now I have two Rhaphidophoras. It looks like I feel right now. My philodendron burl marks broke in twice. It broke once in the last move and once in this move, and so I'm just rooting the cuttings in a glass. One has really nice water roots, so I'm just gonna give that a bit till I plant it. I'm gonna let it dry out in a little bit and plant it. The other one hasn't rooted yet, but they're happy in water, so I'm just gonna leave. They look cool too. Like, don't they look cool next to my bed? Hello? That's what's left of the mother plant. Like, it's sad. It's sad. Like, she's like, oh no, but it won't give up. Like, we got two new baby leaves. This is Calathea orbifolia, and she's not doing that great. I haven't really, these need a pretty big amount of babying, and I have not given her the appropriate attention she has deserved. However, it's not dead, and it even had new leaves. So even though she's like a little crispy, she's not doing that bad. We have Philodendron Brazil, and she is a super long girl. This is Philodendron Micans, and I just put it up there when we moved, and like, she's so happy up there. Look at all that new growth. Like, all this new growth
has happened in the last like few weeks. She's just like living her best life up there. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna move you then. Because this plant typically has not been like super happy, but right up here, she happy. So I'm gonna leave her up there. Very, very cool philodendron. The leaves are very like velvety soft, and they have like kind of red-ish bottoms. As you can see, very pretty plant. Very, very pretty plant. Another new addition to the family is this is an epipremnum Cebu Blue. Epipremnum is the same genus as like this pothos. So this is just a different, some people call this Cebu, call this Cebu Blue Pothos, wow. This one's not in the greatest of shape, but I think the new growth on this will be very beautiful. It's kind of got a bluish green color to it. It's really beautiful. This is Syndapsis Pictus Exotica, I think. I think this one's Exotica because she's got really, maybe it's Silvery Ann. Somebody correct me in the comments. Is this Silvery Ann or is this Exotica? I feel like it's Silvery Ann. Anyway, it looks like it also is a little bit thirsty, but I love this plant. She's got big old leaves and they're like big chunky leaves. This plant is so fun. She just like grows for me and is pretty, and I love her. I love vining plants. We got a couple on the window here. We have a little Hoya Crimson Princess. We've got a little spider plant. This was actually a clone, but it's like taken off on its own, and now it has its own little babies forming here. Oh my gosh, so proud of you. This was a cutting I got from my mom last year, and it wasn't doing very much until I repotted it, and now it's going crazy. So now I've got some of my mom in my kitchen. And here we have a little zebra plant. What is this called? Haworthia. I forget the variety, but it's a Haworthia. And this plant also did nothing until I repotted it. And now it is so happy. And I mean, I hardly ever water this one because it's a succulent, but it's just a happy little guy. It's got lots of little babies offshoot. I may separate some of the babies and grow them in their own little pots, but it's a cute one. You guys already heard about my pride and joy, my Calathea rattlesnake. I mean, need I say any more? She's everything. I love you. We got the Monstera deliciosa, the you know, the Instagram plant. She's doing great. She's doing all right. She actually probably needs a water. They probably all need a water. But otherwise she's pretty happy. You do look a little thirsty. Down at the bottom, we do have this is Stramanthe Trio Star. This plant wasn't doing very well for a while because, again, this is the Capertia family, Calathea family, Marantiaceae family. Actually, it's just Marantiaceae family. I don't know what I'm saying like that. And they need like a lot of humidity and distilled water because they get these green, I'm not green, but they get these brown edges if you give them regular tap water because they just don't have any way to deal with the salts and the minerals in the tap water. So that's my fault. And the plant was suffering a little, but she's coming back. Like, she's got new growth. This is a new leaf. And look at that. Look at that new leaf. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my gosh. There's a new leaf down here. And the undersides of these leaves are a gorgeous, gorgeous purple. Like, look at that. Look at the, oh, like, she's stunning, stunning. This is a fern. We won't talk about her, but we will talk about this Hoya. This is Hoya Weyerii, and it's very cute. It looks like string beans. Adorable. I love her. Hopefully I can get it to bloom for me. I don't know what tell me if your Hoya blooms, tell me your secret because I really want it to bloom. We've got a cute little rabbit's foot fern because they have these little growths that come out. Look at that. They look like little rabbit's feet. Is that not cute? So cute. Plus ferns are cute. I only have a couple ferns. Like, ferns are kind of problematic, but like, isn't it pretty though? This is Monstera siltipicana. Very, very pretty pattern on the leaves. Like, super, super pretty. It needs something to climb on, and I just have been dragging my feet to get something for it to climb on. So in the meantime, I've wrapped it around this chopstick. Probably not the best move. I've got a little oxalis. She's surviving. Probably gonna take a break soon. That's a clone, we won't talk about it. This is my Pilea peperomioides, and frankly, it looks quite, it doesn't look good. Like, it looks chlorotic, like what's this leaf? So I may need to do a little work on it, but it's been hanging on. I've had it for a couple of years and it just gets like this, like it leans, and then it just, you know, because I don't really turn my plants, which is probably something you should be doing, but we'll
We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll make her feel better soon. We've got Hoya Crimson Queen. She's like doing the most. Like, ma'am, how are you so beautiful? Ma'am, excuse me? How are, ma'am, how are you so beautiful? Look at all of the white leaves. These all die first because they don't have any chlorophyll in them really to keep them alive, but they're so pretty. And when they first come out, they're pink. Look at that pink leaves. What? Why are you so beautiful? Up there we've got Monstera adansonii narrow form, and then we've got another Syndepsis pictus, just like the regular one. She's long though. The vine is long. The vine is really, the vine is long. I need to cut it. The vine is long. Got a snake plant here. You know, it's kind of got some bendiness going on. Do you need a water? I like never water this. We'll start at the top over here. I got a little baby Monstera. My real estate agents gave me this when we sold our place. And she's doing pretty good. I probably could cut off those little baby bottom leaves. They're probably not doing that good. But it's a super cute little plant. And one day it will be big like her sister. And up here we've got a pothos, but this is, which one is this one? Is this like white? What is this variegation called? This is like white queen or something? Oh my gosh, marble queen. How did I forget that? She also looks a wee bit thirsty. I think I need to water my plants today. This is an anthurium. She's a little bit wild, but it didn't bloom for a couple of years, and now we have these wacky blooms. Like, these are kind of wacky, but they're coming up, so she is happy again. Yay! Here I have a variegated jade plant. This thing is getting so big, I probably need to repot it soon. It's getting really woody too, but it's really, really beautiful. Easy to take care of, not a problem. That's a clone. Then we have a Peperomia tetragona. Maybe it's not called that anymore, but I don't know if it's gonna survive or not. I tend to have a hard time with peps, unfortunately, even though I love them. So this is the second tetragona I've had, and I just don't do a very good job with them. I don't know what my problem is, but I don't know. Speaking of peperomias, here's another peperomia. This is Peperomia scandens, and so far this one's actually doing really well. I got this one and it was like super teeny, and now it's starting to spread out and actually creep. That's what I think scandens is sort of the name for its sort of growing behavior. It's like a creeping sort of vining plant, and it looks really cute. It's it looks like kind of like an ivy, but it's a peperomia, so it's got really kind of meaty leaves, like they're kind of thick, meaty, and it's a cute little plant, and I hope I don't kill this one. We've got a Schlumbergera truncata here, also known as Thanksgiving cactus. This is the same family as like Christmas cactus, Easter cactus, whatever. This one happens to be a Thanksgiving cactus, and it is looking like it is getting ready to put out some fabulous blooms, probably in like a few weeks. So yes, we will keep a very careful eye on her. We've got a Ficus elastica that's not doing very good back there, but you know, we're gonna keep on hanging on. We've got a, this is Senecio peregrinans, whatever, also known as string of dolphins. Now this plant was very tiny when I got it, like teeny, and now it's a little out of control. But if you don't know why it's called string of dolphins, it looks like the leaves are little jumping dolphins. Is that not the most adorable thing you have seen in your life? And it's very, very happy, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. It looks scraggly, but we don't care. Last but not least, we've got some asparagus fern. I'm always cutting this back because it's got like brown tips on it and stuff. It's like shedding everywhere. It looks like a fairy tree. I love her. I actually had to cut the whole thing back at the beginning of the lockdown because it had spider mites. It grew back, and it's doing better than ever. And now we've got Tenanthe. This is Tenanthe burl-marxii, and it is the cutest little Tenanthe you've ever seen in your life. She's got some brown edges, just ignore them. But look at those rabbit tracks. Like, how pretty are those? And at night it prays just like any other prayer plant. It does kind of leans to the left, but you know what? It's okay. I still love her. And this, of course, we've already talked about, Calathea Freddy. That's such a funny name for a plant. Like, that's the name of this variety, Freddy. Okay. Anyway, Freddie is doing great. This is another calathea. This is one of my easier calatheas to take care of, even though she did die back last year. She came back, as you saw, and Tananthi is pretty easy as well. She doesn't need a lot of humidity as much as like some other much more picky calathea varieties. That's pretty much the plant tour, and I'm gonna make a latte, and I'm gonna edit this video, get it up for you guys tomorrow, take the evening off, and I'm actually gonna watch Squid Game because everyone's talking about Squid Game. I can't scroll through Twitter without seeing spoilers for Squid Game, so I'm just gonna drink the lemonade and drink the Kool-Aid, and just watch Squid Game. So I'm gonna give myself a break. We have like a meeting tonight with our neighbors, but like, I got time. I'm gonna make a latte. We're gonna have a Squid Game afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, hope you guys are having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Bye.